I'm not used to having one of these ice dispensers. It's actually pretty cool. You just hold your cup under here and get exactly what you would expect. Wait, this isn't ice. It's Cooking Mama.
Cooking Mama.
Hey everyone, it's Game Tim with another episode of Cooking with Cooking Mama, a series where I recreate recipes from your favorite cooking games. It's been a long time coming, but for our 30th installment, I'm finally going to tackle a much anticipated recipe, macarons. I've personally never attempted these famously finicky desserts, so I'll be leaning pretty heavily on the game for this one. Unlike its similarly spelled coconut counterpart, the macarons I'll be looking at today are a sweet meringue and almond-based cookie, usually filled with jam, buttercream, or ganache. The ingredients for today's recipe? Almond flour, confectioner sugar, eggs, gel food dye, cocoa powder, and for the fillings, Nutella, strawberry jam, and cream cheese frosting. I don't think I can macaron choice with this classy confection, and learning to prepare them at home will save money. This will be way badder since they normally cost an almond a leg at bakeries. I'll be in a real jam if I don't take this meringue preparation seriously though. It really can't take a yolk. So let's try making macarons from a cooking game recipe in my own kitchen.
Perfect! Even better than Mama. Perfect! Even better than Mama. Perfect! Even better than Mama. Great! You gave it your best effort. Perfect! Even better than Mama. Perfect! Even better than Mama.
Thanks for watching. I get now why macarons have a reputation for being really tricky. Without guidance, mine didn't turn out the nicest looking. And that's my only complaint about Cooking Mama's recipe. 3 of the most crucial steps to making macarons were completely absent. Things like preparing the meringue, when and how to add food coloring, and how much batter to actually pipe out. Meringue usually doesn't go from egg whites to fluffy goodness that easily. I had to whip it for about 2 or 3 minutes off camera and add cream of tartar to help with the structure. The food dye also wasn't a big deal, thankfully. Because of my lessons learned from my lava cookies recipe, liquid dye wasn't going to be a good choice here, so I decided to use a gel food coloring. Except for the chocolate cookies that I used cocoa powder, which made the batter a little bit too thick. And my last complaint about the shapes and sizes of the piped out batter, well, that's more on me. The game actually has little targets, and I completely ignored them, which means that I ended up with cookies that have a pretty big size disparity. Complaints aside, they do look pretty decent, and let's see how they taste. Despite my inexperience, Cooking Mama is actually pretty accurate. The texture is spot on, and the flavor isn't too bad. I can make these again with the leftover ingredients, and I think I could improve with what I learned here. If you like this and you want to keep up with my latest uploads, subscribe, and don't forget to comment any future recipe or game recommendations. See ya!